plus 4K Skycam. Get more out of game day with Walmart Plus, a membership with free same-day delivery on fresh groceries and more.
Peacock's the live streaming home for every week of Sunday Night Football. Plus, go deeper with exclusive post-game breakdowns, one of the hottest games and a fully loaded NFL hub. Because of the great for Sunday night, it's all Peacock.
NBC Sports, welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Fans, to honor America, please stand. Join us in singing the national anthem. Presenting tonight's colors and holding the full-field American flag, our first responders from across the state of Texas in honor of 9/11 and those that have served in the past, and in gratitude of those who serve our communities today. Performing tonight's anthem, our official anthem trumpeter, Freddie Jones.
Yeah, coach put me in the game. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Coach put me in the game.
Special to hear the anthem, and the emotion.
Coach put me in the game. Coach put me in the game.
One more big star to talk about tonight before kickoff.
Put me in the game.
Down to the field. And here's Melissa Song.
Well, Dak Prescott told us as a kid, he despised Brady. He was a Patriot man, he said. But he said he loved Christian Brady and his craft through the years. He added that he is 0-2 against the 45-year-old quarterback, and that he wants to get one win before he retires for good. Dak said that he has come into this season feeling the best he has in years. It's the first time he's had a full offseason since 2019 to work on his arm speed and rotation, and said he can do things now that he couldn't do 2 years ago, and that he still needs progress in the last 8 years. One constant for him on the field is that he's struggling. Ready to also let tackle Tyron Smith, but he's up on a serious last night. So to see him begin tonight, he's 21-year-old, turns out to get out of Paul Tyron Smith protecting his blind side. Tyron told me he's jittery, he has butterflies, but that this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
And his head coach also to last year, 3 for Mike McCarthy, 6 wins in 2020, 12 in the division title last year, of course, he won Super Bowl 45 in this building when he was the Packers head coach. Look at TV12, it's TV2. Todd Bowles' second full-time shot as a head coach, 4 years with the Jets. The last 3 years he's been the defensive coordinator here. Brady and the Bucs will wait. They will toss the first and second half. Dallas will receive Jake Camarda, rookie 4th-round pick out of Georgia to kick it off. Levante Turpin, the MVP of USFL, and the only 2 return touchdowns of the preseason back together. Towels waving, 90,000 on hand, and Sunday night number 1 underway here in 2022. And it's the first look for Turpin. And right away, it's brought down to the 13-yard line by KJ Britt. Here comes the Dallas offense.
Dak Prescott, Mississippi State.
beat Ohio State University. Tony Collins beat the University of Memphis. CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma. Noah Brown, Ohio State University. Dalton Schultz, Stanford. Tyler Smith, Tulsa. Connor McGovern, Penn State. Tyler Gaddis, Wisconsin. Zach Martin, Notre Dame. Terrence Steele, Texas Tech.
Experienced wide receiving core. Watch the left tackle close. First pass by Prescott. Complete to Dalton Schultz, his tight end, for a gain of 8. So Dak, last year he had the major ankle injury to come back from. He did. Remember how great he was in week 1, the kickoff game down in Tampa? He only missed 1 game last year. It set a Cowboys record with the 37 touchdown passes. A little bit of a scare this week with that ankle and foot. He felt some pain. Left practice Thursday. Went back to his new cleats to his old cleats. Looked good Friday when we saw him. And everything was okay yesterday. He made off first down. The first carry for Ezekiel Elliott takes it to the 27-yard line with Lavonte David on the tackle.
This is going to be the question. Can they attack the interior here? Last year when these two teams got together in Tampa, the Dallas Cowboys really didn't even try to run the football. They saw some of those big bare fronts in front of them, just drop back through the football. Dallas is going to be a little more intent on running here tonight.
28. Brady Pollard coming around. The ball is flipped to Pollard back in the 15. It goes forward to the 21, but it's going to be a loss of 7 yards on that one. So Tampa was ready, and Joe Tryon Shoyinka, the second-year man, won with his speed and stuffed it out.
Yeah, one of the things that they're going to try to do the Cowboys tonight is they're going to try to get Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott on the field together, maybe a few of those kind of trick plays, just like that. Kellen Moore scheming one up early on this game.
Hey, let's celebrate. You feel fine.
I feel great.
You feel fine because 2 days, 3 days, red eyes, much travel. A man playing hurt. That's a slap in his mouth like Dennis Houston. Surprise, undrafted. Rookie out of Western Illinois. His Cowboy team is no more in Cooper. He was traded to Cleveland. James Washington's injured. Michael Gallup's injured. So this guy's going to get an opportunity.
It's almost stunning, isn't it, when you think about the history of the Cowboys and all the receivers, and even the receivers they had a season ago. To see a young guy like Dennis Houston, college grade, come out and earn a starting spot on this Cowboys squad.
This is 3rd and 7. That's the number 1 receiver. It's got to be CeeDee Lamb, a lot easier for the Cowboys. First half of the 47-yard line.
Monte David so good inside and playing some of those coverages, but CeeDee just a little bit better stuck in behind him.
Cowboys going fast. To Zeke. To the Tampa side of midfield, the 47-yard line. So the Cowboys go surprise when we talk to Mike McCarthy. They're going to sprinkle in some tempo here tonight.
And you just wonder how good can Ezekiel Elliott be this year. He got off to a great start last year, but then had the knee injury and really never fully recovered. This is a big, big year for Ezekiel Elliott. A lot of decisions have to be made after this year.
Here's from the 47. We'll get a first down to the 42-yard line against this Tampa Bay defense.
Joe Tryon, Washington. David White, he last phase of the Lavonte David, Fort Scott Community College. Shaquille Barrett, Colorado State. Janelle Dean, Auburn. Antoine Winfield Jr., Minnesota. Mike Edwards, Kentucky. Carlton Davis, Auburn.
The back end for Tampa Bay, a couple of guys around. We're looking at the injury to Connor McGovern. Athletic training staff checking on McGovern, the 3rd-round pick in 2019. And there is Connor Williams, gone in free agency to Miami. You see he got rolled up on. They were trying to clear a path for Ezekiel Elliott.
I'll tell you, the one thing the Dallas Cowboys do not need are injuries on that offensive line. They are fairly thin there anyway. Tyler Smith, we talked about, is going to be tested playing that left tackle position. And now on the opening drive, Tyler going to go off.
So that Cardiac is the backup on the inside for the Cowboys, 7th round pick. Playing offensive snaps in 3 games last year, so he'll line up next to Tyler Smith. So very inexperienced on that Cowboys left side of the line. The government looks to be a bunch of pain as the athletic training staff takes him off.
We're seeing the 2 young tight ends, Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot, for the Cowboys playing quite a bit early as well, now spreading out.
Dallas is ending it with 3 tight ends. Collar out wide to the right. In the middle of the field, incomplete for CD Lamb. And look for a flag. There is none. Carlton Davis III on the cover.
Carl Davis is something else on the back end. He's the one that got paid. This whole group sort of came in about the same time. Jamel Dean, Sean Murphy, Fontaine, Antoine Winfield. Just a couple of years in the league now, but they are very good, and they should be able to match up to these Cowboys this season.
A lot of confidence in the offseason. When we see Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard together, here they are now. And here is Elliott from the inside, 40-yard line. Pick up about 3 in a third, and a long 7 coming up of this opening Dallas drive.
And so much of the power running game of the Dallas Cowboys over the last few years come to that right side. Lyle Collins there, Zach Martin over there. And it really gave them a chance to get some punch and establish a running game. Now we have to see if it's the same with Terrence Steele, Zach Martin, and no Connor Williams, no Lyle Collins.
Right to the Cowboy locker room. Eventually throwing it to Prescott. Protected, complete, Noah Brown. First down to the 31-yard line. The wide receivers for 5 athletes. Second as most experience is the 60-year-man Brown out of Ohio State.
He's the guy that they say does everything right. Everything you want a Dallas Cowboy to be. You use Noah Brown. You need somebody to block. He'll block. You need somebody to catch a key pass. He can do that. Big, tough physical. Not the fastest guy in the world, but somebody who will make plays. Big play there.
Wildcat set up here with the direct snap to Pollard. Makes the pitch back to Zeke. And then chased down from behind. He tried to get away, but good job. Logan Hall, 2nd-round pick for the Buccaneers out of Houston. Chased him down, and Tampa has seen lots of light out of Hall in camp this year.
Sure have. And they got away from Zach Martin, who was unquestionably the Dallas Cowboys' best up front there. So quite a few little tricks of the trade coming out early for the Dallas Cowboys, but really it has been Dak Prescott when he was throwing the ball that made one the sharpest.
2nd and 11, that's high and incomplete. Eric Schultz blocking to get the pass to CD Lamb. We get the space to complete for a 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, one of the problems we have is playing against this Buccaneers team, number 31 right there, Antoine Winfield, is one of the absolute best safeties, one of the best absolute football players in the National Football League. He smelled that out, jumped to the outside, and gave it nowhere to happen.
That will show up as a lot of weeks to be disrupted everything on a 3rd one. Go warming the rush and throws incomplete. Tight coverage on top. Schultz the tight end. Good linebacker to Martin Davis. The longest tenured Buccaneer. First long field goal attempt for them.
All right, we're going to get this matchup. Shaq Barrett, the best for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out there on the outside against Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith hanging on so far. When we haven't mentioned his name, you knew that had to be a good sign.
It'll love on that drive. Brett Maher was the Dallas kicker in 2018 and 2019. Last year he was with the Saints. Back with Dallas, this one a 51-yarder. Out of the hole to Brian Anger, and Maher knocks it through. 6 minutes, they keep Brady on the bench. The opening drive, a field goal for the Cowboys. They're on the board. TV 12 is on the field. We come back to
somebody stepped his game up, huh? Game over.
Made for grand entrances. Tundra, Toyota, let's go places.
We on the mission.
Beautiful out here.
Sure is. And I earn 5% cash back when travel purchase through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That means I earn 5% on my rental car, I earn 5% on my cabin. I mean, come on. Hello, cash back! I'm scared. In a good way. I'm lying. Let's get inside. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what you do.
I'll remember that chapter of my life forever. We laughed, we cried, we protected that progressive home in auto bundle day and night. We left our blood, sweat, and tears on that yard. Well, Jamie did anyway.
It's back, America. Applebee's all-you-can-eat boneless wings, just $12.99.
Let's go places. And by Modelo. My name is Spear. Spirit of High School Friday Night Lights. Sierra Force in North Texas throughout the state. The Frisco Raccoons beat the Frisco Liberty Redhawks.
Hello?
63-7. Those games played at the Star.
Say, did you talk to Heartbreaker yesterday?
Facility in Tyler Smith. Friday night.
We was talking about the minute. I said the game is good. Like it's. Did you? What we playing 7 minutes or you got it at 6?
Brady will come out at 25 minutes the entirety.
Yeah, that's 7 minutes and 25. That shit was cool. That's what we played them 2 games. I think me and Craig did too. I didn't know if you wanted to get to the vote for the extra possession.
Donovan Smith, Penn State, Luka, Charlotte Hazy, Notre Dame, Shaq Mizzy, Georgia Tech.
Can you hear me?
Receivers,
hello?
4 Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. Shit, I couldn't hear nothing.
Godwin in the lineup. Paul Star on camera, break the tight end.
So you gonna leave it at 6 or you gonna vote on it or what? Huh? Yeah. Shit, they probably wouldn't even notice if you did the shit. We'll wait till next season then.
Watch Brady as he warmed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard you. All right. Yeah.
Just slings it.
Running forward at the back. First and 15. And quickly out. Like Evans taking it off. Evans in the first down in the 45. I beg your pardon. Chris got from the 45-yard line in the first down. So right away they get it to the man who injured the ACL on the Sunday night team. And Godwin picks up 25 yards.
All right, I'm not cheering for anybody. I'm just telling you, I'm so happy to see Chris Godwin be able to do this. Coming off of that knee injury, he was there that night. The Saints are horrible. For him to come all the way back, and what a great play. Just get the ball in his hands, let him get hit once, and now he's in the football game.
On that side with Evans, Godwin has not been hit, didn't play in the preseason, didn't get hit. A run for 4 days for 2 yards as he is stopped by Lawrence Armstrong. So the Brady numbers, so every number you put up for Tom Brady is out of this world. Well, in season 22, that's what he did. Look at the NFL in yards and touchdown passes. Was being walked off the field in Tampa. He had just led in an incredible comeback in the playoff game against the Rams. Then Stafford, the Rams went down the field, got the game-winning field goal, and then all the off-season drama started. And on the field, he left. Here is Evans. He dropped here, and Brady fires in the middle. It's at the 34-yard line. First down to Mike Evans. Brady 2 for 2.
I tell you what, Mike. Having Julio Jones running clear routes for you is a heck of a thing. Now you come in here, yeah, you're going to get some space out there. That's Julio Jones. And so those two big guys working together down the field, we're so excited about what the possibilities can be for this football team.
Julio was in Tennessee last year. Looks back, raving about a big game. Fournette with a lead blocker. Fournette stays on his feet, delivers the ball to the 27-yard line against this Cowboys defense.
Also, Dickie Lewis, UCLA, Going Tall Stone, Kansas. Michael Parsons, Penn State. Blake Benred, Point State. Anthony Brown, Jaron Curse, Donovan Wilson, Texas A&M. Lee Cooker, The Ohio State University. Trayvon Diggs,
Diggs led the league in picks. This team led the league in turnovers forced a year ago. Fournette again to the left side. This time Dallas is waiting for him. A yard, maybe two. The third down coming up. Now with Gallimore and Jaron Curse. Stop the big man Fournette.
A couple of changes on the Tampa Bay offensive line as well. We've got to keep the rookie in there along with Robert Hainsey. We need another 30 minutes, I think, to tell you about all the different injuries and free agents. And just take it last year with Sally Marpet and Alex Kappa playing the guard positions. Either one of those there, both players after that and replacements.
Third one out of the good Fournette looks to the right. He will not get there to Marcus Morris. He is helping, and that will be huge at the Dallas front. They walk towards the sideline of the field unit. It's coming up.
So Marcus Lawrence wants this play inside, just one-on-one against Jack Mason, a very good run blocker. Simply too quick. You're going to see Lawrence playing inside over those guards on multiple occasions in this game. And I don't know who's going to handle it.
Brian Suckups out there in Dallas took a quick count at his elbow on the field. Just ran a man off. Too many men on the field would have been a first down. Suckup from 44. He matches the Maher field goal as he knocks it through. He drives, 3 apiece, opening quarter in Arlington.
Now on FanDuel, bet $5 and get $150 in free bets instantly. Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck it along with family dinner. You waiting for your groceries to be back. And yes, even you who got destroyed at cornhole in front of all your friends. Yes, new customers now get $150 instantly when you bet just $5. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel, make it more.
The redesigned Corona Slim can, named after yours truly. Slim is one of my old nicknames. You better ask somebody. Might as well call them Snow Cans. You like that?
First ever Corolla Cross. Toyota. Let's go places. Everybody hates the taking off and putting on your shoes nightmare at the airport. But now, there's an easier way. New hands-free Skechers slip-ins. With these Skechers slip-ins, you just step in and go without bending down or looking for a place to sit. Try new machine-washable, hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
No matter where I am, NFL Plus is how I football. This is live mobile and primetime games when you call what's happening.
trial today. Take night, tomorrow night, prime time Emmy Awards live on NBC 80s News. On NBC and Peacock, the red carpet will start live on Peacock 6 Eastern Time. That, one of the many spectacular pieces of art throughout the AT&T Stadium, one of the very fortunate art projects during his life. You walk around the stadium and you see so much fine, beautiful art. This is part of this still state-of-the-art stadium. Nothing we're coming here for a game.
I love that we showed the game before Jerry.
There you go.
It's strong. It's deserved.
Strike two here for the Dallas Cowboys. But Dak Prescott's familiar. Pete Elliott's familiar. There are a lot of different people touching the ball that you may not know. Dalton Schultz has been here a bit. CeeDee Lamb is his third year. Philip Brown, a veteran, but wasn't playing much. That's it. 5 other guys, 4 of them are making their debut. None of them catching passes before tonight. It was a very inexperienced pass catching crew with Prescott. Prescott from the 25, and Elliott was face on that right side. Deep grinding here. Trying to hit him, but she kept going. Good first down gain, 7 for Elliott.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. They're coming out and insisting on running the football, bringing both tight ends to one side, bringing Noah Brown across the formation, almost like a lead fullback in there, and establishing this running game. In the game between these two seasons ago, they never really did.
Richard Elliott, Zeke's change to sleep look. Second and 3, and we get a whistle. Trying Shoyinka, number 9 for the Bucks, pointing the Cowboys' way.
Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty. The second back.
It's on Terrence Steele. He's the right tackle for Michael McCarthy. He's playing constantly, went out right to the locker room for that first drive. They said right ankle injury. During the question.
The Cowboys got Terrence Steele, a guy that started 27 games in the last couple of years. He's an undrafted guy.
27. Deep drop by Prescott. Throws the touchdown. David nearly intercepted. The LD almost got the pick, but the 11-year man from Nebraska, Vontae David, dropped it back, took it up.
Just a 2-man route, and they're leading people in the block. They do not want the Buccaneers defense to get after Dak Prescott, get him settled early on, but I tell you, these guys are so good. Vontae David has such a great feel for how to play their zone defenses.
150th start here tonight. 3rd and down. Prescott, nothing open, trying to get rid of it. It is ruled incomplete. And the arm going forward, ruled incomplete, trying to get it in the direction of Dalton Schultz. With the 4th down, the Cowboys, with the first down game, are going to have to punch it away.
Yeah, that's Hakeem Hicks coming in. You'll remember that name from the Chicago Bears. And then Hakeem Hicks is healthy. This is going to be a dynamite punch in the front end. Coach Ryan Shoyinka already to play, and now Hakeem Hicks. In 2018, he had a year that you just don't forget. We did a couple of games. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I was announcing his name every single play. I was watching Aaron Donald.
Ron Trevor getting the clock straightened out after the incompletion. For the Chicago Bear Hicks.
Hicks and Julio Jones play this year, right? Those would be 2 big ones.
Brian Hager kicks, Jalen Garden. Back deep to receive. Garden's going to reel it in back to 21. Nice kick. Garden's got a little straight to the sideline to return at 10. And Tampa will take over at the 31. Brady comes on the field for drive number 2. Here he was coming on the field for the first time. That vintage Tom Brady reaction. Locked back in. Season 23.
'88 was just a number back then. I was not the first. You are the original '88. I got drafted in '88. I wanted to be great just like you.
So for me, it had to be 8 years. I wanted to break every record and gave it the only number. I didn't know if I should wear it. I wanted to blaze my own trail. And Michael, he told me that for 88 days. What 88?
With DirecTV, I can get live TV and on demand together. Football, housewives. Football, housewives. Football, housewives.
The housewives on the field. I repeat, the housewives on the field.
Get your TV together. Call 1-800-DIRECTV and save up to $120.
You're early.
I didn't want to come late and miss Bud Lights.
What are you guys doing?
Get ready for the game.
You know I like it crispy. Oh, we made room for Bud Light? Seriously?
Yeah.
Fine.
Toyota, let's go places.
Your name is Dr. Ben Song. You were the lead physicist on the time travel project at Quantum Leap. You time travel into other people.
And if the person I leap into dies, you guys know. Good to know.
Making your own means making decisions. Lots of them. So we promise to be here with prices you'll love if you just promise to put your heart into it. Seasons change, but our lowest price promises every day. Shop Ball and Lowe's today.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Geico. Looking downtown Dallas, 18 miles from us here in Arlington. Arlington right between Dallas and Fort Worth. Hope the Cowboys. Tom Brady, drive 2 of the 20-yard completions on that opening drive. Here the Bucs take over at their own 31. And Rachaad White, the rookie out of Arizona State. They have liked a lot here in camp. In the backfield. And Brady throws it. Head on target again. Like Evans right around midfield. The gain of 19.
Yeah, so many times teams like the Dallas Cowboys who like to play that single high safety, it basically forces the quarterback to work the outside part of the field, all those one-on-one routes. And Tom said, okay, that's really the amazing part about it. You're the guy who's 45 years old, and you're okay throwing an 18-yard comeback route.
Feels down quick. Julio Jones, a Buccaneer. Julio Jones in great shape, too. The key of a we talked to him last night. He said it was really simple. Tom Brady hit me up on Instagram. We started talking. He was interested in where I was going, wanted to get back in after a year in Tennessee with all the time he spent in Atlanta. Conversation. He ends up with the Bucs. He starts doing TV12 stuff. He looks great.
Yeah, Tom sold him solidly. He had told him, you got to find a way to play together.
The payoff line game, right? Fournette, good space. Fournette down to the 25-yard line. Micah Parsons had to come get a gain of 16 yards. Shaq Mason was leading the way.
Here we go, a little old school New England Patriots. Let's get Shaq Mason out in front of this thing. And sometimes Leonard Fournette at 225 pounds just looks like a tank coming down the field. I think I'd like to be 195-pound defensive back and go, okay, I'm getting paid to do this. Let me give it a shot.
There's Leonard Fournette, playoff Lenny a couple of years ago. People wondered, did he come in not ready for the season? Was he a little out of shape? He worked himself in shape. Top goal set. Fine by me. Good so far. Backfield is empty. And Brady fires towards him and complete. Safety's back there. And Jordan Lewis covering underneath. It'll be second down. First incompletion of the night for Todd. All right, so it's Brady going up against this guy. Dan Quinn, who as a head coach in Atlanta saw Brady in the Super Bowl, had him 28-3, and you know the rest of the story from there. Year 2 for Quinn as the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys.
See if we get a little Trayvon Diggs one-on-one with Evans.
On the ground. Forehead. Lincoln's hand was trying to stop this momentum. Leonard plows his way to score. First down coming up.
Mike Evans over the years has proven to be one of the top deep receivers in all of football. Trayvon Diggs was incredible last year. 11 interceptions, but also gave up the most yards passing. And a big defensive back. So boom or bust, and at some point they're going to accept that challenge. One right now.
Parsons out there with Fournette. 35. That one's pretty close. Brady into this, trying to get it to Julio Jones and Anthony Brown. Out of Purdue at the underneath coverage. These field goals have come to the Buccaneers.
Perfect coverage by Anthony Brown on the outside. This is no easy task because Julio Jones is running like Julio Jones again. And I think that Tom Brady just looked at that and said, too close. That one may have squirreled out of his hand just a bit, too.
Second one for Suckup. He's just 44. This is going to be 38 yards. Rookie Jake Kamar is home. Dallas, but Suckup 2 for 2 on these first two drives. 66 seconds left in the first. 6 points to Tampa Bay.
You should see your faces.
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the home. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Order number 1.
Hey man, there's nobody here but me.
I'll tell you how to run routes. I did play in junior high. I get that.
T-Mobile has 5G here, and we also cover you up here. Yep, Wi-Fi now is all flight long. We do coverage differently with expanded high-speed data
Buddy.
across the world.
Hey, you want to see if Mommy and the girls want to go on the 23rd? I'll come over there that Friday or something. We get the tickets early. We take them to see the Avatar movie. They put it back in the theaters. Okay, we'll ask them. All right, then we'll just watch it over there. We'll just get the tickets and we'll watch it over there. Then you can come home with me then. What you doing? Oh, yeah? All right, I just want to check with
Bad ones.
Huh?
But you'll never quit because you're in this together.
Who?
It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do.
Oh, yeah, the Cardinal.
Day in your life. Medella, room for full-time fans.
Who?
Room for those with a fighting spirit. The honor of hosting the Emmys.
Oh, y'all having a fantasy draft? You say y'all not doing good. Oh, you had a fantasy. Oh, okay. You doing fantasy football? Yeah, I don't like that. I can't play that stuff, but it's good if you learn because you can win money on that stuff. On those leagues. Yeah. All right, where y'all at? Nani and Poppy? Oh, okay. All right, buddy. I was just checking on you. All right. Love you too, man. Tell everybody I said hi. All right. Bye-bye.
Trevor brought it out to the 28-yard line. This is going to be a longer 50 Prescott and Cowboys.
On the return, holding by the receiving team, number 23. Penalty is 10 yards, 25 foul. First down, Tampa Bay.
So, Dak Prescott. Getting old. You don't think so? Think back, it's 2016. Here's the draft. Some of these guys are still in the league, right? But Dak is the only one who's still with the team that drafted him. Taken in the 4th round by the Cowboys that year. He's been here for a while. Look how long. Longest tenure with one team. Aaron Rodgers, 18 in Green Bay. Derek Carr, 9 with the Raiders. And now Prescott in year 7 with the Cowboys. Inside run, a couple yards. Tony Pollard and Chris, when we talked to Dak about that, he's age 29, he said, oh my gosh, I'm the old guy here.
Yeah, he said everything, but look at these young whippersnappers out here. You know, I mean, it really was. I'm like, come on, dude, you're not that old. But he was talking about the video games. He goes, I play video games, but they're gamers. They're like professionals at the day. Little psychology, he's studying in school, and he's using on them now, but he's having fun.
Even one Prescott, tight spaces with Dalton Schultz, the tight end. He gets out to the 16-yard line. That should bring us to the end of this first quarter. Got the big field goal, 13 possessions. Dallas a field goal, a punt. They'll line up here with 2 more to go. We'll see if they try to get one in or not. They do not. We will go to the second quarter. After 1 here in Arlington, Buccaneers 6, Cowboys 3, and Sunday Night Football continues after these messages.
Where am I at? Send us cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry? I cherry. You know what? That's all. Never find you there. Oh, something for me. Can I go well? I would never switch to Samsung. I love my phones. What is it? See, I love my phone. I would never switch to Samsung.
I save my shrimp chills in jars under my bed.
So you keep that personal discount on personal price plan. Just helps you create an affordable price.
Oh.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call it Click to get a quote today. Sheldon, what do you think of our new Pistachios football candle? What is he doing?
I'm storming out.
First wash and some water. Still can't believe this thing is yours. No, Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan. The rest was easy. Yeah, I can't imagine. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Peacock's now the streaming home of your favorite NBC and Bravo show. Right now.
Packing Towers with Mike McCarthy. Coach, let's talk about the offensive line. Already inexperienced, and then you've got now the injury to Connor McGovern. What do you do offensively?
I mean, we just got to keep playing. Obviously, we're young on the left side, but I think our guys will be fine.
What about defensively? You tell Tom Brady and the Buccaneers to just 2 field goals. What do you want to see going forward?
Well, I mean, they've been a couple flags in the past, but the pace of the game's picking up. We just got to stay after it.
Thanks, Mike.
Listen, thank you. Mike McCarthy stopping. There's McGovern. He's injured his right ankle. He's on the sideline. Doesn't have his helmet. It's 3rd and 4. Pressure's picked up. And Prescott throws off the hands of C.D. Lamb. And incomplete. Carlton Davis back there covering. Cowboys can stop the last couple of drives. Back to that 3-and-out.
C.D. Lamb just simply has to make this play right here. Good job by Dak Prescott. They got the blitz coming after him. It was picked up nicely that time by Tony Pollard. Something they catch. He's the best. There's no question. He's got to be the guy. Nobody left.
The 88 club with all the great Cowboy receivers of the past. A lot of pressure on him. Anger hangs it. 54 yards. Jalen Gardner from the 30 using the sideline. Taken down at the 40-yard line. Tom Brady walked off the field in Tampa after the loss to the Rams, and a few days later, it was shocked. Social media, he announced his retirement. And it lasted, as he heard, for 40 days. Back on social media to say, coming back. That happens, and then, a couple weeks later, the head coach was airing his out, retired, Todd Bowles back in. And then, August the 11th, the 11 days, Brady took personal leave. Some of the Buccaneers missed the work, the scrimmages, and then the preseason game against Miami. Came back and played the game against Tennessee, the last preseason game, 1 drive. Kansas City went it 4 and takes it out to the 45-yard line. And you've heard from Brady about a lot of stuff going on in his life. The football was the other part of that story. We visited with him last night. We didn't get into any of the personal stuff, but the football stuff he talked about, Chris, his desire and resolve to come back and have one more shot at football.
Yeah, and I think the 40 days was plenty enough time for him to realize that's who he is. You know, that's what he wants to do. He talked about how much he just wants to practice, like a pro golfer hitting golf balls or something. It really was, Mike. I thought it was amazing how much somebody who's been playing, as long as he's been playing, like he just missed it in his gut. You could tell he was almost sad. He almost got a little choked up talking about it.
He was emotional, right? You have done 40 Brady games, so all the production meetings. I've done a bunch over the years. When we talked to him last night, when he started talking about being away from football, he went through all the great quarterbacks he's gone up against, all the great defensive players, all the great receivers he had. He was getting emotional thinking about the window of the past and where he's going. There's another great one he's got now, Julio Jones, who takes the end around and picks up the first down on the 8-yard line of the Cowboys. But Brady did make it really clear, I'm back and I cannot wait to play with this group, especially the receivers.
Yeah, especially this guy right here. I mean, Julio Jones, we went to practice the other day, and both of us kind of looked at each other and we were like, wait, that's Julio Jones. That really looks like Julio Jones again. He did not look like himself the last couple of years.
All-time leading receiver in the last Falcons history. At a career low at games last year in Tennessee. First down to the 47, they've been on the ground this drive at 4 heads. Pick up of Brady for Leonard. Carried 9 times already in this first half. And Chris, that's one of the things that we talked about. Of course, there's Brady, all these wide receivers. But this Buccaneers team wants to be a better running team this year.
Yeah, no question about it. We want to take a little bit of pressure off of that guy. But at the end of it, it's going to come down to number 12. Come on.
So I shouldn't have bought all that stuff, right? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Second attempt, the Cowboys bring some heat. Brady complete to Julio Jones. Physical, powerful receiver. And they say they can finish like Julio. First down, the Bucs. Down 32.
Cowboys changing up a little bit here. Michael Parsons now is part of that 5-man line. Just get him one-on-one. I'm not sure I would choose that guy when he lines up against Tristan Wirfs. But they're going to try to apply a little pressure. But nobody knows better than Tom Brady how to play that. That's good ball out of hand quickly and utilize somebody like Michael Parsons.
Zua, second-year man, UCLA all over that. This Dallas defense. Boy, Chris, you want to talk about homegrown. You start looking at the Cowboys defense. Most of the guys who play, they drafted. They've really built through the draft quite well.
Yeah, I really like to watch them play. They are an aggressive bunch. They muscle. Sometimes they'll run themselves out of a play and give up a big run. But their goal is to do exactly what they did there. Make it second and long, and now they're going to get back.
And Brady swings it out to Fournette. The always field trick something went down. He's trying to take him low, and Fournette just past him to his 4-yard line.
It's interesting talking to Micah Parsons. You know, we all think, man, it's amazing this guy went from stand-up linebacker to outside edge rusher, and he straightened us out pretty quickly. He's like, hey, in high school, I started out as an edge rusher. They moved me to linebacker. So I'm just going back to where I started.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, unanimous Defensive Rookie of the Year last year out of Penn State. Second in Defensive Player of the Year voting as well. 3rd and 2, Cowboys have come up with a few stops. Fournette on the edge, great block from Smith. Van Der Esch is waiting, but too late. First down for the Buccaneers. Donovan Smith took care of that edge. The Bucs are in the red zone.
Yeah, this pin and pull stuff really works. You bring these receivers down, something like the Rams, and pull out around, end up with one of your offensive linemen outside blocking your quarterback, and it's just not fair. If you're willing to take a chance on that little split 90 play, sometimes it can pay off big.
Buccaneers have it at the 13-yard line. Evans and Godwin to the bottom of the screen. The left for Rashad White. His first carry, and he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Football habit. So they run it. Now they throw it in the red zone. Hopefully things work out pretty well from top.
Curry was like a stepping in
Second and 10.
Get like much of that. We can like 9-11. We can just take it here. Niggas is faking and making. Niggas is faking and making. Moment and then you get talking to him, shot him, I can take it to the top. He'll look at where you rock. Take it to the top. He'll look at where you rock. He'll look at where you rock. I hear them like I'm the Lord. Say I'm like I'm the Lord. I'm the love of the Lord. Blueberry, hit the Scotty. Got it. The nigga you got it. Bust you on any topic. Don't stop it, man. What's the topic? The talk on the stuff. Niggas want to talk that shit. I got him. Pop him, go rock him, shock him. Pop him like rock him, sock him. Hit him like Michael Tyson. Hit him like Robinson. I pop him like rock him, sock him. Then hit him like Michael Tyson. Then game over, 2-3. Stop it with 2-3. Game over, 2-3. Stop it with who to go. Stop it with who to go. Watch the stroke. Michael Tyson be talking about bigger, faster. With Michael would jump it open and sign up for money. Niggas
13 sacks last year against one there, and the Buccaneers is injured. On that play, the Donovan Smith, the left tackle.
Watch this move. Back inside. Set him up with the outside move. You win there. You get Donovan Smith going hard to try and catch up to Micah Parsons. That's why. Rookie of the year right there. What a move.
3 multi-sack games last year at age 23. Only in year 2. That guy's become the defensive leader of this Dallas team. Big play there. Concern for Tampa is Brady's left tackle, Donovan Smith, another Penn State guy. He's in.
You see, it's 2 types of people in life. People that wake up and wish they had it.
Introducing the first ever all-electric Chevy Equinox EV, powered by the Ultium platform. The GM estimated up to 300-mile range on a full charge, and a starting price around $30,000. It's everything you want in an electric SUV. Chevy Equinox EV, finally, an EV for everyone.
Don't call somebody on live TV. You have my friends anyway. Monster, Barry, this is I like that.
Unless you treat dandruff regularly, it will keep coming back. Try HitSquad. It contains glutathione, which fights the germ that causes dandruff, and when used regularly helps prevent it from coming back. For up to 100% dandruff protection, use Head & Shoulders.
Finally got to take the flow.
Go get it.
2 words. Political opinions.
Go get it.
Say them early and often. Play guitar? It doesn't matter. Just buy one and bring it. How much clothes?
Go get it.
Okay, you're gonna need to wear a lot more than that.
Go get it.
The Chargers, the Chiefs, and AFC showdown between 2 of the most electric offenses in the game.
Go get it. 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 Nigga, I'ma go get it.
Right hard the left tackle Donovan Smith with the athletic training staff of the Buccaneers. As they're looking at during the timeout, there's Smith as he got hit. He was being pinballed around. Odigizua hits him as Parsons was bringing down Brady. And Smith gets checked out. So that was 3rd down. Got a field goal attempt coming up. 3rd and 1 for Ryan Suckup. It's 44-38. This is 36.
Missed.
Let's get to the left. Straight on, out on either hand. Suckup pulls it to the left. A 36-yard miss.
God,
He was 1 inside of 40 last year.
Execution of everything. Yeah.
Cowboys defense has stopped Tampa a couple of times on these drives. It forced them into field goals, and it could be worse. But Dallas' defense, as we said, last year, big play by that man Parsons, and he gets Dak Prescott and the Cowboys the ball back at their 26-yard line. Dallas has gone 3 and out on back-to-back drives. Elliott is the back. And Zeke. Prescott on the boot to CD left. That's how Winfield gets over the sideline. We're at the 45-yard line. And the conversation on the flag. Smith heads back for further examination. Take a peek at what CD did.
Right out here, working against Antoine Winfield, who is playing a little bit more down in the slot now. I don't know, this one huge forearm to the head. I didn't really see anything of it.
That's okay.
I don't know what I played, but
I didn't catch that new point of emphasis in the league rules this year. Look, just because you're playing hurt, losing your voice doesn't mean you can't still be funny. Elliott with a run of 5.5 yards. So I can throw all the barbs at you tonight. You can't really fire back. Right?
I have not.
Todd Bowles is still calling the defense. We showed you that Brady timeline earlier. Bowles was hired March 30th. He said, it's a little late. I want to keep calling the defense. Trying to bring somebody else in at this point. Dennis Houston, the undrafted free agent, makes his second catch. The Cowboys jumped into some tempo here on this drive.
One of the things that the Bucs are doing this time around that they didn't do in the game last year is they're trying to squeeze that space. They don't want to give them so much distance for those short, quick throws. There's now back up a little bit on 3rd and 10.
26-yard line, the Bucs bring 4. Prescott escapes, throws an interception to Winfield. Antoine Winfield Jr. stays in bounds. A couple of yards along the way. But the guy who makes that back end go for the Buccaneers. 2nd gen, first rate.
Winfield still got it, but there would have been one of two different people intercept this pass. Just a terrible decision this time by Dak. Both of them in position. I think that was Carl Davis as well, right behind him. Tried to fit it into the hole there on the bootleg play. And with that kind of zone defense, you have to be aware that there's pressure outside and inside. So huge, huge play now for Tampa Bay.
His second generation, as many of you know, Antoine Winfield's dad, a terrific defensive player. Mike McCarthy went up against him when Winfield Sr. was with Minnesota. McCarthy was in Green Bay. And this young man continues to emerge for the Bucs. The 23, it's handed up to Julio Jones again around the edge, and Julio gets inside the 13-yard line. Pick up a Tampa Bay first down. Julio being used a lot here, getting 12 on the ground there.
You're starting to see the rookie tight ends now for Tampa Bay. Both of them over here setting up the blocks. Good athletic guys. Bill Keith and Cade Otten. And that is some play, and I am just enjoying watching Julio Jones play again. This is Julio Jones again.
The 11, Fournette bounces it to the outside. Puts his shoulder down and gains 6 to the 5. Took Anthony Brown for a run.
Say I can remember Leonard Fournette back in the days, right? LSU and some of those big runs that he had. I thought he was the greatest running back I ever saw when I was watching him in college.
Well, didn't you go see him in a bowl game when LSU played Notre Dame? And you were just like wowed by that, right?
It was pretty amazing.
Just like Zeke was the 4th overall pick of the draft. He was the number 4 guy back-to-back years.
Keep our eyes now on Josh Wells and how he's holding up there at that left tackle position.
Donovan Smith is getting exposed on that arm now. Second and 4, Fournette. Inside, when the Bucs have needed a yard or two in short yardage, the Buckers that Dallas defensive front has been stout. Yeah, another third down coming up here.
Well, what you see that time is Ozo didn't squat. These guys never stay in the same position. I mean, you watch them. They just fly around. Every stunt, every move, every possibility. It's really hard to figure out where they're going to be. And you're going to see more of it right here.
Also new to this receiving course, Russell Gage. He's at the top of the screen with Julio Jones. 3 for the first down, 4 for the touchdown. Parsons got money again! 2 sacks for Micah Parsons. 12 on third down.
Great decision that time by Dan Quinn to come in with your second team tackle. Let's put our best against him, and here we go. Parsons just right around a no contest. And for Tom Brady, when you start getting that kind of pressure off the blind side, you are thinking about it, especially on opening day.
That's 2. Micah's meter is running. From 29. Suckup just missed from 36. No problem here. 4 Tampa drives, 3 field goals. Tom Brady not happy. Used up front with his center Robert Hainsey. Trying to get his guys on the same page on the big downs.
The Europeans will not stop until Africa is theirs. They are Gojira already.
Don't you know together we are strong?
Now we have declared war.
We're gonna fight the madness, tell us. We just got.
You see that movie right there? What's crazy?
Shop items that are extraordinary, handmade, affordable.
FanDuel is dropping you in the middle of all the fantasy football action all season long. Right now, new customers get free entry into a single game contest or share millions in prizes. It's easy to build a team in minutes. From single game to season-long contests, you can take home doubles all week long. Make everyone win big.
Introducing the first ever all-electric Chevy Equinox EV, powered by the Ultium platform. With a GM estimated up to 300-mile range at full charge and a starting price around $30,000. It's everything you want in an electric SUV. Chevy Equinox EV, finally EV-free.
Underestimated. Visit One Unlimited for iPhone. Get them to Apple One. That's Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and iPod Plus.
All included on the network you want to be on.
Get One Unlimited for iPhone. And get iPhone 14 Pro on us when you pre-order for iPhone.
What's my name? You wouldn't want to make a great team. I want the best for him. Oh, can be true.
This premiere next Monday, 8 Central on ABC.
Peacock, now streaming home of your favorite NBC Bravo shows to celebrate. Get Peacock discover $99 a month for 12 months plus. Peacock's got the biggest live sports. All in one place. Eligibility restrictions. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark. Turpin taken from the 3. USFL MVP. Thrown down at the 24-yard line.
All right, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K. Sky Cannon broke his hip on Tyler Smith, that rookie left tackle. Spent all of training camp playing left guard. Tyler Smith got hurt. He had to go out on short notice and a bad ankle. And so far in this one, he really has been tremendous. They have their best. And Shaq Barrett, they switch sides, go right up against him. So far, he is more than holding his own.
So much of the conversation since Tyron Smith, the veteran, was hurt. He's the biggest problem. Until now.
Attaboy, just dominate airtime. That way to do it.
He had you set up. That's hard. I mean, look, it's not only left tackle, but there is the uncertainty that changed along the Dallas line. Tyron Smith's been an anchor, he's been an 8-time Pro Bowler. You were drafted to maybe eventually take over for Tyron Smith. It eventually happened right away. Tony Pollard, Dallas offense desperate to get something going. 6 yards to the 25-yard line. We get under 3 minutes here in this first half. Dallas had a great first drive. 4 first downs and moved down the field. Nothing since. No first downs since that opening drive.
Seeing a little more of Tony Pollard right now, too, aren't we? But you can tell there is a blending of this backfield now, and not because of what Ezekiel Elliott has done wrong. It's like Tony Pollard up there doing right.
Monte Turpin comes in, and Dak makes option. Prescott takes off. Stumbles, gets the first down at the 37-yard line. Turn him in a little option with Turpin, the kick return man, at 5'7".
Read it right there. Make it here, and if he dives down with Tony Pollard, the Dak is going to take off. I was wondering if we would see him run tonight after the ankle or whatever, bad shoes or whatever the heck it was. But he'd get out and start running. But those kind of plays, really great defense.
30-second play action. Prescott over the middle, incomplete. Cowboys wanted a flag for the early contact from Carlton Davis. None coming. Noah Brown was the intended receiver.
Yeah, the Bucs are really starting to match up a little bit more with some man coverage stuff. See how they're at the line of scrimmage? That really is not their nature, at least wasn't last year when these two teams got together. But there's no doubt in their confidence that their cornerbacks, and in particular Carlton Davis, can match up against these wide receivers, Dennis Houston, Noah Brown, whoever it may be.
Here we go. 10, Prescott over the middle, a lot of traffic and incomplete. CD Lamb is working inside a little bit. Doesn't come up with it there. And third down, a second before the 2-minute warning.
I tell you, it just screams how much Dak Prescott missing some of these outside threats, whether it was Amari Cooper, maybe in particular Michael Gallup, who's still here on the team, but gone bump with the ACL. James Washington even is that sort of down the field threat. They just don't have anybody to back this defense off right now.
Last 2 days, Dallas and Washington, they hope they're coming. The form is a little bit beyond that. They're hurt right now. It's a tough start for the Cowboys. Pressure comes, touchdown, and it's nearly intercepted. Shaq Barrett took off at Dak as they brought some pressure. Forced it out of there, and Dallas going to kick it away to Tampa Bay on the other side of the 2-minute warning. 1:56 on the clock here in Arlington. The field goal so far. Barrett with the pressure on Prescott.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. Only my Sleep Number 360 smart bed helps me fall asleep faster, keeps me cool, senses and effortlessly adjust for my best sleep. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep. Only from Sleep Number.
What the f?
When gas prices rise, you realize how fast 10 cents adds up. Can you believe this? And up. And up. Become a Walmart Plus member and save 10 cents a gallon at Exxon and Mobil stations.
Introducing the first ever all-electric Chevy Equinox EV, powered by the Ultium platform. With a GM estimated up to 300-mile range on a full charge and a starting price around $30,000. It's everything you want in an electric SUV. Chevy Equinox EV, finally, the EV for everyone.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone is like this? Why?
It's okay.
It's not complicated. New and existing customers get a free Galaxy Z Flip 4 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Subway dropping 12 new subs for the all-new Subway Series menu.
New monstrous juicy steak and crispy bacon.
But what about the new boss? It looks so good. It makes me hangry.
Slow down there, big guy.
The new Subway Series. What's your pick?
To help you.
Sack of Dak Prescott on third down. Cowboys going to punt it away to the Buccaneers.
There we go. You put it back up in the game, and they're going to attack them. That's exactly what they did. Shaq Barrett got to go down on Matt Barniak in the guard position, and that was no match.
So the punt to Brian Anger, Jalen Garden back to receive for Tampa Bay. Going to let it go. It's going to be a long field for Brady. Pro Bowl kicker from last year. Pins it back to the 10. We're back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
A game of inches? No, it's a game of millimeters. AWS machine learning and AI cover every angle, streaming 300 million data points in real time because the data tells us all even 1 millimeter can make all the difference. And if AWS can do that for the NFL, imagine what it could do for your
face. And then your average pop-up twist cap, soft cabbage. Fools like fools.
They have 9 points.
Well, I'm from my hooligans in Brooklyn. Yeah, that like Biggie there every night. Papa been cool since days are under rules. Never lose. Who's doing school from later? Talk to later. Talk to later. Blew us, screw us, who Papa and Puff, drop like Starsky and Hutch, click the clutch. Pain every MC brain easily. Take that. Brothers can't see that I can't keep my peach, pluck my peach. Brothers in the teeth.
first down gain of about 4, and Godwin, who had not been hit.
Another Brooklyn nigga wanted. Biggie.
Keep a close eye on that. Again, Godwin injured his ACL week 15 in the game against New Orleans. The 15-yard line, Brady off the spot, throws underneath. There's a catch by Fournette, no gain there. 33 to go. Go back to that.
Yeah, I don't think he caught that ball. I was wondering. Let's take a look.
It's close enough to stop and look. Again, we are in the last 2 minutes, but it looks like it did bounce. It didn't stop to look 34.
Get it.
Great. The tight end tackled by Leighton.
Get it.
First down at the 23-yard line.
Get it.
Right now, the game plan is fairly obvious. You've got Micah
Get up and get it.
Parsons to line up there against Josh Wells to take his shots.
Got him. Got him. Julio. Coach put me in the game. Put me in the game. Put me in the. That nigga big as hell at wide receiver. Boom. Put me in the game. Got him again. Got him. Oh. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Put me in the game.
So many of these balls pop out when they come underneath you and roll away. That's great. Let's take a look at what happened earlier in that play with Parsons. I mean, Leonard Fournette just knocked it in the air. Didn't knock it to the ground, knocked it in the air.
Coach, put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. Coach, 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 put me in the game.
As soon as they make the break, he cuts on the good side.
Put me in the game.
That's how you do it.
Coach, put me in the game one time. Again.
Longest of the 5 attempts tonight. 47 yards, and Dallas is going to take a timeout.
You always got excuses, and you know I'll be on top of things.
Well, that's the story. They third down. They had it, they driven it, controlled this game, but Dallas' defense was really good last year. Dan Quinn's come up in it.
You know, they don't play a lot of preseason anymore, and I think it shows up on offenses around the league. I know today a little bit more than maybe back in the day when people did play a lot. It's just not quite as sharp out here as what we see sometimes. I tell you, I see a lot of possibility out of what Tampa is doing with some of the players that they've got out there. And with the Dallas Cowboys, Dak is just going to have to find his threat down the field, make a play like he really does.
Ryan sucked up for 47.
This is going to be a field goal game the whole week. Got him.
And that's that move for his 4th field goal. We're getting points out of these drives, but they're 3s, not 6s. That makes number 12 not very happy. worth $3.
Who is Tom Brady? Yeah, he always be. That's Psycho Tom when the game starts. That's what they call him.
Not the next.
His wife tripping on him right now, though. She mad because he keep playing. She done left the house. That's why he left practice. You let that man play this game long as he want to, because it's over when it's over.
Football is back.
Oh, his uniform ain't fitting nowhere.
Up your game with an impressive
Dang.
new Samsung TV from Best Buy. It's been a long wait, and everyone is psyched to be back cheering for their favorite teams and players. When it comes to fun and excitement, nothing can top the energy of NFL football. Catch it all with Best Buy, the official home entertainment retailer of the NFL.
The ranking of the greatest ever. There's only one place where heroes rule. It's about time you showed up. The bravest explorer. Hello there. And rebels rise.
I told y'all what they was gonna do on what's the name then on Black Panther. The sister gonna be the Black Panther for that one movie, but she gonna have a baby. They gon' because if old boy hadn't been alive anyway, they'd have gave that part to that Michael B. Jordan dude. Michael B. Jordan gonna some kind of way come back and be the Black Panther. Nah, it's his cousin. They daddies was brothers.
Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. Volkswagen Atlas, standard from assist.
3 alongside Tony and Jason, and coming up on the halftime.
Still defense getting after Joe Burrow.
So this is what Carrie Champion landed at after that stuff happened at ESPN.
All right, Maria, thank you. Guy used to coach the Buccaneers.
No wonder she went on and said, y'all the hell with it, I'm out.
Tony and Jason in the studio. Frustrated for Dak Prescott and that Dallas offense. Chris mentioned the lack of down the field, big play threats. Only one first down since that opening drive. Brady's frustration is magnified by all the field goal attempts by Suckup. Seconds left, but what he can do on this return.
Ooh, gosh, dang.
O'Neal, veteran former Falcon back inside the 15-yard line.
Turpin's taking the safety USFL.
Yeah, that nigga hit him, ran right through his ass. I told him ain't gonna be the same. That's preseason.
Really have to convince Tampa Bay that somebody can beat them in some one-on-one route running. And if anything, it looks like Tampa's getting more confident playing those one-on-one situations.
Hard to find that guy right now in the Cowboys roster. Bucks get the ball started. Second half, we check on Chris Godwin's health during the break as well. He went out that last drive. Buccaneers 12, Dallas 3, all field goals in the first half here at AT&T Stadium. Here's Troy at halftime with Maria to tell you what's on tap.
All right, thanks, Mike. And yeah, Coach, you have 5 field goals, no touchdowns so far.
Chris and Mike talked about nothing downfield for Dallas. Todd Bowles has gone against his nature and dialed down those blitzes. Tampa has controlled this thing. Give Dallas credit. They played really good in situational defense down in the red zone on third down.
All right, that is going to be our week 1 Sunday night football, but we want to tell you about a great day we've already had. The good Patrick Mahomes, the new look Chiefs offense, the not so good Aaron Rodgers finding chemistry with his White House Packers, and the Jets freaking fun. Justin Fields and the Bears.
Oh, that's why. Look, it was raining like that too. That's why we lost. Shit. Oh man, I knew it had to be something. I was like, that score told me something went wrong because ain't no way the Bears should have beat us. And we was in Chicago. Oh man, dang.
The Ladies, and the red carpet starts at 6:61 for me. Dream and Control Show.
That was sensational!
And the winner is the America's Got Talent finale before Wednesday, June 6th.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson. Right now, get 3.29% APR on the 2022 Tucson. Visit Hyundai.com today.
This is Jesse. Giving him the usual.
Can you hear me? Change your over
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke.
Is that too much energy? Don't be a holdover. Switch to Champion Energy where there's no surprise. Champion Energy. Greatness is many things. It's a team of experts. It's your second first step in your first time stealing. Orthopedic conditions. And the strength to try again and again and again. Greatness is many things, and every day we're defining.
Attorney Thomas J. Henry was recognized across the nation for taking on the tough case and getting results. From the time he was a young man, he had a passion for helping others. And after 35 years of being an attorney, he still wakes up each day and Thomas J. Henry, today you know the firm you trust.
DJ Monster, let's get it. We the champions.
Deborah Ferguson, NBC5, today.
We doing numbers.
Welcome to the halftime. Let's go places.
Well, the biggest offensive play so far in the half. Philadelphia, 48-yard catch. Got 3 of them, 69 yards on the pass. Tampa Bay still hasn't found the end zone. That's why they tell us 12-3 as they go into the locker room. Grant Taylor, Tony Dungy, and Jason Garrett. And we want to get you caught up on exactly what we saw in week 1. With the best of, and we're going to start with the thriller that was in Tennessee coach.
Joe Burrow struggled early, but got him back in position. Thought this was going to be the game winner. No time left. He got the next point, but you see that from her.
A long snapper into us, and so that means in overtime, it's Chris Boswell the chance to go.
Sam Teller did it off the fourth quarter. Here he went to the Steelers. Big thing on the road.
Right here. Okay, let's go to Cleveland taking on Carolina. Baker Mayfield against the Gold Squad.
Baker Mayfield had a good start today at Carolina. Showed that hot team competitive that he plays with. One of that.
Off the leash. Baker Mayfield ultimately comes back in the round. Cam Jordan with that 8-yarder as Baker Mayfield goes on. Kansas City taking on Arizona on the road. No Tyreek Hill. New Orleans headed to Atlanta to start off the season, and they turned around.
James Winston, big touchdown, just the backfield for Michael Thomas.
Yeah, Michael Thomas, his first touchdown scored in 2019. And the final play, Will White had the game winner for 51 yards. Minnesota taking on Green Bay. Vikings offense.
Yes, Kirk Cousins in a different offense. Justin Jefferson, a lot of 3 wide receivers, a lot of motion, and a lot of grit.
A lot of grit, 2 touchdowns for Jefferson. Chicago taking on San Fran. It was a sloppy, muddy day, but a great fourth quarter.
Yeah, not much going on early for Justin Fields. He made some plays with his feet. A big throw on the play action and a heck of a slide. Look at that. Having fun playing ball.
There you go. Right past the 49ers. We got the Bears and the Packers next week in Sunday Night Football. But let's talk more about Justin Fields. field and what he was able to do late in this game to seal it for the Bears.
At no point, still 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, he scrambles left, puts his foot in the ground, and throws it back to Pettis. That's the play that got them started. Their defense played well all along. He made some big plays in this season.
Honestly, I
We're not used to seeing Aaron Rodgers just didn't look in sync with any of his receivers today. We wondered how much they lost. Devontae Adams hurt them. It looked like a turn of the day. We saw this over and over. Just all target throws, maybe all target routes, Aaron chases it, and then the protection. He knew this was going to be a problem. Line and hurt. He would chase them all around today. Aaron was the same man. He was he's got to get after him. No production from wide receivers. They got some last to get the Lawrence and they came back. Oh, that's not that guy.
All right, so maybe the chemistry building is fine. Let me dump it. What is it for the new head coach? Where you were reminded that honestly, I feel like the full size pickup or
With the dawn of the new royal era, King Charles III, beginning his tenure as the world honors the life and 70-year reign of Queen Elizabeth, a monarch like no other. You can take all of our royal coverage live on the Today Show tomorrow morning and all week long. Maria, back to you.
They are 5-2-1.
I do. It took me 2 months to get mine, so I know what that celebration was all about. What a great feeling for these guys. A lot of hard work, waited a long time. Really happy for Matty Evenflus and the Bears. Kevin O'Connell, great day for the fight.
How long did it take you, Dave?
It actually happened in the first game.
Whoa! There you go. The lights went out on Brady and Mitchell. 2 sacks for Michael Parsons so far in this one. But now the Cowboys find themselves now really well.
This is big as we go to halftime. Let's go places.
Underwear? Wedgie?
It's Tuesday and Wednesday. Hold on to your pants. It's a 2-night finale of summer's #1 new show.
Come on, was great. Was it?
The Parkway finale, Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC.
Wake up to NBC Prime.
Wake up to the important stories that you need to know about now. And experts to break down what it needs to get better.
With North Texas's most accurate weather and outside-hour forecast, keeping you prepared for whatever comes your way.
Solving traffic problems by forecasting road patterns to save you time throughout your day.
DFW, wake up to something good.
Really good. To go with that first cup of coffee,
Wake up to NBC 5 today. Texas connects us.
People choose Spectrum Internet because it's super fast and super reliable. The same reasons when you're out that you should also choose Spectrum Mobile. It's the most reliable service and you get nationwide 5G. Plus you can manage your internet and mobile on the My Spectrum app so you get all your ducks in a row. That is not a row, Randy. Come on, dude. You're my head duck. Fast, reliable, and simple. Get Spectrum Mobile and Spectrum Internet. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Damn.
Find out where that road leads. Take on any challenge. When you have the #1 brand and dependability, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Kia, movement that inspires.
Responding to your calls and connecting you to a solution. NBC5 responds.
Every Sunday you watch us. And you know, we see you too. We see you in Ybor City, in North Lawndale. Moms looking for a safe place to raise their kids.
We see you. The heroes who risk their lives
protect ours.
Our son died just over a year ago. The Rams doing all of this takes us away from that.
We see you in the hospital, in Castlewood, those bodies, every single day. We see you. Your challenges are our challenges. Your neighborhoods are our neighborhoods. Your fight is our fight.
To be out here in the community, give some hope, share some grief, that's how we can pass this.
The whole world watches it. But now,
we see you.
And I see you too.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Week 1 concludes with Monday Night Football on ABC and ESPN. Then Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile phone with NFL Plus.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by Chevrolet.
Season 17 of Sunday Night Football begins in Arlington, Texas. A 51-yarder, and Maher is through. Shook up for 44. And he matches the Maher field goal. Prescott goes on the run, throws an interception to Whitfield. Brady deep shot downfield for Julio.
Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Point 3. AT&T Stadium in between Dallas and Fort Worth here in Arlington. The Buzz is a 12-3 Buccaneers lead on opening night. These are the two highest scoring teams in the league last year. No touchdowns in the first half. Part because Micah Parsons' terrific third down pass rushing. A couple of sacks, first defensive rookie of the year. To do that in the next season since Aaron Donald. That is 6 of 16, second lowest completion percentage in a first half. Cowboys only have 5 first downs and 94 yards. Bucks get the ball. Everybody's settling in here at AT&T for the third quarter. Mike Tirico, Nick Collinsworth, Melissa Stark. You know, Chris, I never realized how many people care about you. My phone is blowing up. Is Chris okay? Because people are hearing your voice. As you were with us at the top.
What's the next question? Can you drag him out of it?
No, it's not. Chris has lost his voice. He's feeling fine, but he appreciates your concern. Can I speak for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's see what happens here to start the third. As Maher kicks it, it's a touchdown. We go down to Melissa Stark.
So, Mike, the Buccaneers get the ball to start the second half, but they will be without their Pro Bowl wide receiver, Chris Godwin. He was questionable coming into this game because he tore that ACL and MCL in his right knee last year. But he is out for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the early word is a hamstring injury on Godwin. There's the play that he passed. You didn't know if he recently got it earlier on, but after that, he came to the sideline right away. No Godwin to the second end. Mike Evans in, and Leonard Fournette is in the secondary. Run of 10 for Fournette. On first down, he was rookie tight end throwing a nice block.
He'll keep coming out of the backfield. He is that blocking element here, going to lead up along with the backside pull. But you've got to say, who has dominated this game so far? No question about it. Leonard Fournette.
14 carries, 70 yards. Balance. Buccaneers 17 yards, 18 passes. Make it exactly even. He was inside for a couple of yards to try to pull the ball away from him. Donovan Wilson, the safety, was trying to do that. I think back to the terrific kickoff game last year in Tampa, 31-29. In that game, the Bucs didn't run as much as they run in the first half. They're keeping it on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, it's true. And you just wonder, too. I mean, you got a backup in at left tackle now. They have Micah Parsons over there living on that side and getting some good rushing. But now they're going to force them to play this run game and slow down that pass rush.
Sean White, the second back, is in. He's got the catch on the edge. Dallas is all over him. Rufus Armstrong came off the line. Joined Leighton Vander Esch and set up. to the Cowboys, the Buccaneers, I should say.
No question, that's my favorite part of watching this team play. Watch the way that they fly the football. Armstrong that time. But now it's Tom Brady. Michael Parsons has already lined up over here on the right edge, and he is going to come blistering off that head. Now they do leave the tight end that side, Cameron Brady, to help somewhat against Michael Parsons.
The backup, Josh Wells, is in. Donovan Smith hit his right arm in the second quarter. It whistles here, and a false start of the Buccaneers.
Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
Second such penalty on Tampa here tonight. Gedeke, their second-round pick out of Central Michigan. So he's the starter at left guard, part of that reworked interior protecting Brady.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys going to work both their superstars over here this time. Marcus Lawrence, Michael Parsons, both on the offense's left side, going against Josh Wells.
Let's need the 45. Brady is left, flips it downfield for Harriman, coming over, incomplete. Terrific safety play to Brady, run over by Malik Hooker. Over Colt, center field. Works across the course. The Buccaneer punt.
Well, out and up on the outside here, they're going to try and make it believe that's what everybody's going to do to Trayvon Diggs this year. But look at the makeup speed and look at the help from his partner, Malik Hooker. Three very good safeties all playing here for the Dallas Cowboys. Donovan Wilson, Jaron Curtis, and Malik Hooker.
All these things. The defense look good. First game of the season, though, the offense always is lacking. Defense is easy.
Got it away and it hit the scoreboard. So that has happened before in Dallas, and there is a rule for that. As it hit the board, if you remember back in the playoffs last year, Brian Anger, his punt hit the video board. Anger, the veteran for the Cowboys, said, I can hit it on demand. We got Terry McCauley, our rules expert, with us. Terry, there are very few grounds rules specific to a stadium. There is one here in Dallas.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. They're just going to reset and reset the clock, and reset the down, and as it never happened.
Will be treated as a curtain whistle. You will replay fourth down.
Well, I mentioned Kamara has the big play. So here's his first punt, and there it is hitting the bottom of the massive board here at AT&T Stadium. I think he's still on the way up, too.
And then it all
rise.
Yeah. Can you imagine how many times the punters for the opposing team come in here and go, I'm just going to I got to see if I can hit it.
There's a famous story of the Raiders back in the day when Sebastian Janikowski was a rookie. He and Steve went to Denver for the first time. They started trying to kick balls out of the stadium because all they heard was how the air mile high the ball carries. Well, for the second time, because this is like the old school do-over, Kamara tries and he gets hit. And roughed as he tried to punt that, the Cowboys almost got to it. Interpreted 25. Was that the 30? They came after the rookie and they got him Jerome Baxter.
I don't think this is pumping. So this is one of those times you can come after the punter because I don't think, Terry, it's not an automatic, is it?
It's not. This should just be running, Chris. Doesn't hit the plant foot with force. He just runs into him. This should be a 5-yard penalty.
And Terry, that's the differentiating point?
Yes, yeah. It's forcible contact to the plant leg. It's always going to be 15. If he absolutely blows him and punishes him, it's also going to be 15. This is your 5. As you can see, Ron Torbert's signaling, it's just a 5-yard penalty.
Todd Bowles is trying to say, well, what's your definition of absolutely blows him up? Because he got him pretty good there.
It's not that, Mike. He just knocked him down. Trust me. This is 5.
That sounds like something Terry has said to a head coach. Hey, it's not bad.
You know, it does seem strategic, though, right? If you can teach your guys to run into on a fourth down and long.
Running into the kicker, defense number 26. 5-yard penalty. You will replay fourth down.
So they could add it on to the end of the punt, too?
No, they could not. This is a previous spot. Can't add it on.
So are we going to get Jake Camarda's first NFL punt for the third time? We are. The punting unit coming back on the field here. Mike McCarthy just has the same question, Chris, that you asked. You know, one thing with Camarda, they have been working on his stride and getting him to get the ball off quicker. And you can tell that Bones Fossil, the special teams coach, John Fossil of the Dallas Cowboys, in his study of the kicker, knew just that. His guys have come after him twice.
And may come a third time.
Because it's only 4th and 8?
Yeah.
You have 5 more to play with? Is everything coming?
Oh, I know. That's just doing the math there. It looks like they're going to be back to the death.
One off the scoreboard. One of the Cowboys bounced off of him. Here's the third. That one. This is the scoreboard. Turpin's going to let it go. And that's still all right. A touchback. And you're waiting all half of your NFL debut? It happened in style for Camarda.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could go to Grandpa's house after this.
Can we keep it between the knees?
No.
Oh, hey, what you got there?
All right, go get it. Come on. Good boy. Down, good boy. Ready? Go.
Dibs, I got it cross on you.
When it comes to lasting relationships, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai Tucson beats your journey.
I don't ever want to be frugal. Because I'm famous. But not famous. You know, I'm more like that guy from that thing, famous. So saving money is pretty clutch for me.
Hey, sweetie, I'm not seeing life jackets.
Well, you said you packed them.
No, you packed them.
No, you packed life. You said, I won't forget to pack the life jackets.
Pack the life jacket. I'm sorry, I have to challenge that.
Well, you do have one left, so.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would change, protecting your home and auto. Progressive.
You know, my favorite part was when you said, this way, I won't forget to bring the life jackets.
Want a worry-free way to kill bugs? Sevo traps use light, not odors or chemical insecticide, to attract and trap flying insects. They work continuously, so you don't have to. Zevo. People-friendly, bug deadly.
So Todd Bowles replaces Bruce Arians, and they know each other. Remember, Arians, of course, Coach Bowles, who went on to the NFL, won a ring as DB with Washington. And the coaching part of his life ended up meeting up with Arians as the defensive coordinator in the desert with the Cardinals. Then got the Jets head coaching job, had that for 4 years of the lessons learned. And then the defensive coordinator here in Tampa, Super Bowl victory. Arians stepped down, now a senior advisor, and he's been around throughout. And Todd Bowles continues the relationship with a different connection this time. That's Buccaneers defense. Back to tackle Ezekiel Elliott, good run of 6 yards on first down for the Cowboys. Chris, it's interesting. Last night with Bowles, we talked to him about the lessons learned in New York. Those lessons learned are helping him enjoy the process more right now.
What do you say about the good community people in New York?
It's very competitive. There's a lot of competition amongst the media folks with 9 teams. So for him, he got to learn about every question that's going to come his way. It's a little bit easier with the Tampa media. Elliott bounces off the tackle. First down for Zeke. The 33-yard line. First down's been hard to come by for the Cowboys. They're 6th of the game.
One of the hardest things in the world is a senior to get out in front and pull, but One of the things that's really impressed me here tonight has been the running of Ezekiel Elliott. Everybody's been telling me he looks great, he looks different, he looks like he's really engaged. And I would have to agree with it. And I think that it may well be the best answer for the Dallas Cowboys right now.
33-yard line. Prescott on the move. We'll get it to Pollard. And Pollard's going to go out of bounds and gain 5 yards. Do something to this offense against Cowboys defense movement.
Well, going back to Bruce Arians, he told me he's really enjoying his new role from a work standpoint. He weighs in with advice for Todd Bowles if he can do it. But for the most part, he just lets Todd be Todd. He said Todd's like a son to him, and he's just trying to stay out of the way. But from a lifestyle standpoint, it really suits him. He plays golf 2 to 3 times a week and will continue to do so during the season. In fact, when we talked on the phone, he was supposed to be playing, but it was raining, Mike.
It's not the only thing to stop Bruce. They've had such a great relationship over the years. They continue here. Ineligible man downfield on the Cowboys. Wipe away that Pollard green. It's 1st and 15. Scott adjusting the play. Elliott slide inside. Get the penalty yard in 5. 2nd and 10. So Christian, you look down, here we are, 5 minutes to the 3rd or thereabouts. Dak Prescott's only completed 6 passes.
Yeah, and really it's been when he's been under pressure that's caused the most problem. He is the 4th best rated quarterback under pressure. And yet in that game in the first half, 2 for 8, a quarterback rated just 1. So to give you some idea that it has been the pressure, but part of the reason we consistently see the Dallas Cowboys leading back down from the possession.
2 inside guys, standing down here. Dropping coverage, Pollard on the edge. 7-yard line to Ayuka. 2nd-year man at Washington. He's that last year. 1st round in 21. And Buccaneers think this might be a youth electors on for number 9.
Great athlete, no question about it. There were times you sort of saw him a season ago just sort of running around, great pass plays. There's a lot of used to. But already in this game, you can see he really is beginning to focus in and understand what offenses are trying to do to him. There's that 5-down ball.
Pressure coming up the middle, almost got to Prescott, and then they finally bring him down with Devin White. So all the pressure and twisting, White was the one who came free. Mike Edwards got through first. Dallas will punch it away again.
Yeah, here's the 5-down, and then it was a bit of a puller. They're going to drop out here and bring both of these guys right into the gap, and it worked perfectly. Only one back there to pick them up. Nothing Dak Prescott could do. So once again, when they call on the pressure, the Cowboys just don't have an answer for it tonight.
Big Pollard back there. Ezekiel Elliott's so good, those pressure pickups. White got through and the sack. Busy Brian Anger. Busy 57 yards on that kick, taking Darden back. It's spit out of bounds at 20. 50 yards in net, flips the field. The Cowboys got nothing going on offense.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone is like...
Damn.
Why?
It's okay. We will. Thank goodness.
It's not complicated. New and existing customers get a free Galaxy Z Flip 4 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Football, beer, wings, boneless wings on pizza, TVs, overtime, wings on pizza, sauce, bread, wings on pizza, wings, pizza, wings, beer, and now pizza! B-Dubs is the only place for football. Here's the problem. Nobody knows what Hulu Plus Live TV is.
Yeah, because it's 75 live channel. Football plus Disney Plus plus ESPN.
What if we call it Hulu Plus Live TV plus.
That's dumb. What we're gonna go with. Better like the hometown charm of the county fair.
What's that sound?
What was that?
Damn.
Wow. Check.
Do you think that's healthy?
That was actually fun.
Go back.
We have to wait a whole year, darn it.
When it comes to comfort, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai House. It's your journey.
We're doing a property in the middle of all the fantasy football action all season long. Right now, new customers get free entry to a simple game contest for a share of millions in prizes. With everyone here,
You're early. You don't want to come late and miss the bloodlines. What are you guys doing?
Getting ready for the game.
Dude, you know I like it crispy. Oh, really? Bloodline? Seriously? Yeah.
It's fine. Hey, I've got a huge announcement. I'm returning to the game of trivia. Rival schools in the ultimate quiz show. Cook, you're an avid reader. Of books? No.
Capital One College Bowl, Friday on NBC. I'm Star Camille Cabello, joins Blake, Glenn, and John in the new season of The Voice. Premiering a week from tomorrow night, September 19th, 8, 7 Central on NBC, streaming on Peacock. The Voice. Should have made a voice joke or just let it go. From the 21-yard line, Leonard Fournette has got Hainsey in front of him and a gain of 10 on the ground for Fournette. Here's Melissa.
Yeah, like Tom Brady will be without his left tackle. Donovan Smith, injured in the second quarter, went to the locker room for x-rays, ruled out because of his right elbow. Out for the rest of the game. Keep in mind, this is a guy who gave up only 1 sack all of last season.
He has been in the lineup all the time. He's only missed 2 career starts. In his place, the veteran Josh Wells. Wells did start the playoff game against the Rams, but that's a big blow. Fournette continues to run effectively. That's 9 yards on first down for Fournette.
The Cowboys had this issue with Stephen Go as well, giving up runs, power runs, and Leonard Fournette now is starting to make it mad, I think. But it has been one of those, it's a smaller defensive line. They play for speed, they play for movement, but sometimes if you can get them in the old phone booth, as they talk about, you can get a big back in the game and create some real run runs.
Move that 92 yards on the ground. He got a big opening Fournette into the secondary. 2-yard line. Gain of 17 yards. Give that man 100 yards and give that man a break.
That boy running over them niggas.
They're just plowing their way right through here. This is as simple as...
Mama, that's the nigga they started recruiting in college in the 8th grade.
Nice job in there.
He signed this letter to go to LSU when he was in the 8th grade. He about that size.
These guys have Hainsey and Gedeke, the rookie center inside as well. They were young in there. Brady felt pretty good about what those guys have shown. Now the play action. As Brady on the move.
Touchdown.
Across the field for Julio Jones.
Oh!
Couldn't bring that one in. He's made so many of those catches. On the other end, the Matt Ryan passes over the decade in Atlanta.
I'll give a little credit on the outside to Cade Otton, who basically saved Tom Brady's life on that one. He proved exactly that Micah Parsons was right in his face, and Julio almost came up with another one. Just enough to get Parsons off of him. He would have caught this one.
Here's David Otton. He's the 4th round draft pick. We got 2 rookie tight ends who are playing a bunch here tonight. Jalen Darden is coming. He's in the slot on 2nd and 10. Brady about to get hit. Got rid of it underneath to the 35-yard line. That's Rashad White. And how many times have we seen running backs catch passes from Tom Brady? You think if James White, all his success, Rashad White could be in that role.
Watch Micah Parsons coming off the edge one more time. This time he's going up against the stud, Tristan Wirfs, one of the absolute best tackles in all of football. And yet his quickness and his power, Tom Brady knows where that guy is at all times. You see him almost punching away from him at the end of the throw.